With permission of Hadur, we were discussing the Messiah, Jesus, and his journey to India,
Right.
and there are many verses which discuss or point to this. But if Hadur permits, today we want general
Okay,
subjects.
please. In all the countries which I visited this time, the situation in relation to the Muslims is practically the same. There is a growing conscious movement being launched to, to malign Islam, to make it appear ugly and blemished. So this movement seems to be a conscious, organized movement, not on the parts of the governments, I should say, but some sections of the church perhaps have realized that this is the time to build this theme up. Because politically, we have reached a stage where the interest of the West in the Muslim countries is not of the same type and the same strength and same urgency as it was previously. It had an urgency because of the spreading influence of Russia over the Middle East and other countries of the East. So that was the main fear which kept them from showing any disagreement with Islam, which of course they should have. Actually they had, openly, because they did not want to throw the Muslims away and further apart. They knew if they do it, they would go to the Russian pocket. So that situation has completely changed. Russia itself is now dependent on their goodwill in so many ways. So that shadow or canopy which was cast by Russia, not intentionally, but it happened over the Muslims, and which saved them from many a difficult situation, is no longer there. So one thing is certain, that we have some difficult times ahead, because Islam is being maligned, so maliciously, with such wickedness and such bitterness, that I have never seen that before in the pre-collapse of Berlin Wall era. So first tell this, and then I'll illustrate it by some examples. No, last time when I went to Spain, and in the previous visits as well, I found very clearly that particularly the southern part of Spain is no longer interested in Christianity or anything. The influence of socialism was much stronger in the southern provinces, in Andalusia and other adjacent provinces, and so they practically mocked at Christianity and Christian values, and they were drifting away. Also, I noticed in the north that although the communist movement or socialist movement was not strong in the north, but atheism was corroding the religious values very rapidly all along. So now, because of the new situation, church has got this opportunity to attract them to Christianity by attacking Islam and presenting the figure of Christianity that, you see, we have emerged victorious in the end. So this has served some purpose, and people are turning, not all of course, but a section of the society is now turning to a sort of Christianity which is a militant Christianity, not the Christianity of Christ. Because they oppose Islam, present Islam as a militant force, knocking again at the doors of Europe, threatening, and it invokes, this attitude invokes many a past phantom of Islamic inroads into Europe or Muslim inroads into Europe. So out of reaction to that, the other pole is created, which is characteristically the same. It is militant Islam which is being presented, and a militant Christianity is born with no forgiveness, a sense of revenge, and so on. So this is again a very, very serious situation which is developing here.